Hi everybody. This is a video to show how I import and queue up songs in iTunes. This is typically used when we don't do live worship. Live worship is playing instruments. This is commonly in our church called downloads, even though it's not really downloads. Kind of is, but it's not really. So I'm going to show you how I do it. And this video will be in two parts, and I'll put both videos together. So what I do is I get a text from whoever it is that's asked to lead the worship for the day or the weekend, whatever. This is commonly done on Wednesdays. So what I do is I open up my text and have them text me a list of songs. So this one just so happens to be from Lisa. And she'll text me, as you can see here. And because she don't have an iPhone, but I do, it just comes up like this. But if I tap to load preview, it'll give me like the full thing. And then down here, it says the song, who the artist is and stuff. Sometimes it will come up. Is it this one? It just says the song. So what I do is I tap on it and it opens it up into my YouTube app.
Injured in an automobile accident? Go to Injury Lawyer.
Which is not working right now. Okay, let's try it again. So it opens up into my YouTube app. And it's playing. But it still doesn't say the artist. And the song is done by... I'm going to talk over that. This song is done by a few people. So then what I do is I press this little arrow. And it opens up. This is the copyright information for the song. So if you look here, it says song and artist. And there it is. So what I do then is I take a piece of paper and I have the text message open. And I take the piece of paper, and this is my scrap pad, and I write the name of the song and the artist because this is specific, like Chris Tomlin. So I write Chris Tomlin, Your Grace is not, Your Grace is Enough. Song 2 was Lincoln Brewster, There Is Power. Song 3, No One Higher, or I think it's North Point. And then she has a fourth song that she wants queued up, but she's not sure. Just for today, usually it's 3 songs, sometimes it's 4. So then I write that one down, which is Same Power by Jeremy Camp, right? So now I'm going to cut into the second video, which will be done. I have to film through my cell phone. So this is part 1. I'm doing it here on my MacBook, but it is the same format as In the Tower, as they both run Mac OS. So what I do is I need to, that whole list of songs that she gave me for worship, and I go into iTunes, which iTunes is the circle with the music note. I have this already done for tonight, but here is those 4 songs that she had sent me. So what I do to find them is up in the top right, where my mouse is moving here. There's a search bar. I'll zoom in a little bit. It's a little blurry. Okay, there you go. So I click into there, and I say all Apple Music, right? And then I type the song. As you can see, these are the most recent ones. So I type it in, and here it is. Now you can see why it is important to have the one that's Chris Tomlin, because here we have Passion featuring Chris Tomlin. There's an instrumental one. There's just Chris Tomlin. There's the album it's on. So if you go here, just hover your mouse. There's 3 dots that pop up, and you click that, and it says add to playlist. So what I do for this is I add a playlist, and I'll change the name of it each week. So this is June 12th, since today is June 12th. So now I'll say add to June 12th. What I've also found to be helpful, especially if worship is in the Hallelujah, is sometimes, and I'm going to get out of here and go back to library, sometimes you will find, and I'm going to go to songs, but you'll see this like cloud with an arrow that points down. So what I do is I click that so the song downloads, and as you can see, it's not here because I've already done it. That is important because if the internet connection is wonky and it goes out, then you don't need the internet to play the song. It'll play it no matter what. So, I kind of lied. I said that this was going to be a 2-part. I want to make it a 3-part when I go over across the street in a tower and actually cue these songs up. Now, because this is my iTunes and it syncs, and I have my iTunes in the tower computer, this will be there. So the next part of the video is going to be done in the tower, so I can show you how to put them into ProPresenter. Okay, this is the third and final part of this video. As you look down here is iTunes. Circle with the music note. This computer's a little slow. Okay, looks a little different because this one was chosen to update in black. So library, at the top, make sure you say library because sometimes it defaults to browse. And you're like, where is the playlist? Library up here. And on the side here, hasn't been updated yet. There it goes, June 12th. Here it is. So these are the 4 songs. So yellow minimizes. I said bye. And here is where you find the songs. So you would import each song. So Your Grace is enough. Here it is. Click and drag down into worship. Next song, There Is Power. Enter. Scroll to see if it's there. There is power in the blood. It's not that one. There is power. Yep, this is it. Because I know the thing. Sometimes it'll tell you in the copyright information. That's why I clicked on it. No One Higher. That one should be in here as well. Even though we haven't sang it in a while. I used to sing it all the time right here. See, it's been about 2 years. No One Higher. Now, whenever this happens, this means that the background was deleted. But see this triangle? Click it, and then hit resize. It'll resize itself to the screen. There's somebody in there working back there, trying to be unseen. Okay, No One Higher. And you can add your own background, which I'm just going to find 2 that don't look alike and throw them up there. Come on, I hate when that happens. Anything that has a question mark means that the background was deleted. Okay. No One Higher. And then the other one was Same Power. This one might not be in here. Nope. There it is, Jeremy Camp. I'm going to add it. Import. Import. There it is. Click and drag. Open. Edit. Bring it so it fills the screen just about, down to 3 for outline, apply to all. And then each color is basically a different part of the song. So what I do is the first part of the song, I add a different background. So it gives it an exciting feeling because it changes a little bit. So okay, so that is that. So then it is, say it's church time and it's time to play these songs, you go to iTunes down here. I always hit yellow to bump it to the bottom. You hit red, it closes out. Green, it makes it full screen. So yellow, then it's easier to find. So you start at the top, you press play. It might not play anything because the cord's plugged in and the sound's not on. This is what I do, and right now it's being difficult. So you can't hear it. Oh, this is the volume. You make sure the volume's as loud as you need it. I always start with it down there. This volume, I always bring it to half or 3/4. And then I adjust this one as needed. Right now it's at the bottom. So if you don't hear anything, check that. So it's playing. You see it's playing. This drop down menu here with 3 dots and 3 lines. Make sure it's in the right order. Sometimes, or it's not on repeat, it's not on shuffle. All that problems. So this would be playing as the song's playing, and that's how you go through these slides. It should go to the next one, then go to the next one. Now, if they decide not to sing the 4th song, you can always fade out. So if the song is playing and it's now at the end and it's time to fade out, you don't just cut it because it's like a kind of like a record stop and it's like abrupt and it can ruin what God's trying to do. So you would take this volume bar and you would slowly move it down all the way to the bottom. Hit pause. Always hit pause. Then I always minimize. And there it is. Okay. I think that's pretty much covers this portion of it.